Hey everybody, I'm Andy Smith, your hostess with the mostest. I'm a 30-year comic book veteran, having worked for Marvel Comics, DC Comics, Image Comics, Cross Generation, Ominous Press. You name it, I've probably worked for them. And I do other things art-wise outside of comics in the field of advertising. I've also written some books on drawing comics you might have seen. Drawing American manga superheroes, Drawing Dynamic Comics was my first book. And I also did the handy little How to Draw Superhero sketchbook where all you need is a pencil because you do all the work right inside the book. Enough about that. This is the Book Look series. The Book Look series is where I grab a book off my library. You can see the tons of books I have behind me. And I go through it page by page with you so you can see if it's a book that you might want to buy. I like to know what I want to buy before I buy it, and I feel this is a way to give you some insight into these books. So join me for today's book look. Thanks.
Hello. This is Andy Smith, your host with the most, your 31-year comic book veteran, having worked for, almost everybody. The major publishers, Marvel, DC, Image, Acclaim, CrossGen, Valiant. So much work I've done in 31 years. And now I'm here with another book look. This will be a short one. Excuse me. I picked this up at a convention I was at recently. It's a Little Golden Book, Shazam, a circus adventure. They still make books like this, and I'm so glad they do. But the difference is because they're for young children, the artwork is more simplified. And I can understand that, but at the same time, I miss this because this is the exact same type of artwork you would see in a Shazam comic. Excuse me, this book is from 1977. The artwork is by one of the Shazam artists for DC, Kurt Schaffenberger. And I love books like this. I got to draw, I think, 6 or 7 children's books using DC heroes. It was about a decade ago that I did them. I did them over the course of a couple of years. I'll have to dig them out and do a book look on those. I did do a simpler style, but if you're familiar with my work, you can still tell it's my work. They were really fun to do because basically, unlike comic books, which are, panel to panel, these are just one illustration per page. Nice introductory page. Love this shot of Shazam. I love the big cheese drawn in a nice simple style, really hearkening back to C.C. Beck, the creator. But what I mean is, what you get to draw is you get to draw just one image, either one per page or on a 2-page spread, of something important. So in a comic book where you might have to draw a panel, for instance, of a guy's hand picking up a phone, it's a comic book. You have to tell the story. If that's important to the story, you draw it. But as an artist, it's not the most fun thing to draw. In these children's books, you only draw the fun stuff because in the text, they'll say obviously what the characters are saying, and they might include little other things that your mind's eye will make up. Billy hurries off. He goes over to see some friends. They're looking around. This is exactly the same type of art you would see in a Shazam book from that time period. Kurt Schaffenberger, really underrated artist. Definitely from the school of Kurt Swan and oh my God, I'm blanking on one of Kurt Swan's famous inkers. Oh, Murphy Anderson, obviously C.C. Beck, and then kaboom! Nice cool shot here, and this would still work today, And I'm a big Shazam fan, so if you're wondering where I got this, I got it because I'm a big Shazam fan, and honestly, this is about my reading level. I'm pretty proud of myself. It only took me about an hour to read this book. No, it didn't. It took me probably half an hour, but I'll be honest, part of it's because after I read it, I really do look at the artwork and just look at subtle little things. The feathering, a lot of this is inked with a brush. So I like to look at the techniques and things like that. Oh, Mary Marvel swoops in, Captain Marvel. They're going to do something. Take a bow, Captain Marvel. Oh no. What happened? The circus train is broken down. I would love to do a book like this featuring First Man. A children's book featuring First Man. I think it would be very cool. I just don't know. It's difficult because, I do crowdfunding stuff. By the way, First Man, the 64-page graphic novel, square-bound graphic novel, is on Indiegogo now. If you haven't checked it out yet, please click the link below in the description and go get yourself a copy of First Man. It's because of guys like you that allow me to do the book. So that's enough of that spiel. The thing is, these books, even today, sell for like $7, $8. And I don't know if a crowdfunding campaign, I would have to sell so many of these to make it at $8 a piece to make it viable. That's the thing. But once again, I just love this stuff. I make a vow. I will dig out the children's books that I did so I can show you guys those. I will do it. I kept a couple of each one for myself. And they were about this size as well. Just good, wholesome fun. Just like, have I mentioned First Man? My book is just good, wholesome fun. But no, seriously, back to this. The story's wrapping up. The people are coming out. They're donating money. I mean, it's a nice, good story with heart. Teach kids lessons about helping people out, helping your fellow man. And for art guys like me, I just love this drawing. It's just so nice. And that's it. And we end with a nice shot of Shazam and Mary Marvel, or I should say Captain Marvel and Mary Marvel, and the Ringmaster. So there you go. Quick little one, The World of Little Golden Books. This book, brand new back then, sold for, I don't even know if there's a price back here. There's not. 89 cents. Like I said, I believe these books now sell for $5, $6. How many pages was this? There's no page count, so I have to count it myself. Hold on. 5, 6. It's like 24 pages. So beautiful. 24 pages. Let me know if you think a book like this size and everything, a First Man would sell. A First Man children's book. Let me know what you think. Thanks for joining me on this book look. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out. I do art books, how to draw books, comic books. It's a book look, so I'm looking at books to share with you. My name is Andy Smith, your 31-year veteran of the comic book business. Once again, seriously, guys, everybody that's backed First Man, if you're watching this, thank you so much. I couldn't have done the book without you. And if you haven't backed it or reserved your copy yet, it's the same thing. Please click on the link, check it out. 64 pages of fun superhero action with the only agenda to entertain and put a smile on your face. Until next time, bye-bye, everybody. Bet First Man 2 now, live on Indiegogo.